To all my niche processors out there that want to expand or want to start their business without spending millions of dollars, I have the perfect solution. We call her Big Bertha, but this is an all-in-one USDA compliant mobile slaughter trailer that is in mobile. And basically what we have here is this is the slaughter part. You're equipped with your big saw, you have your hose reel, your head inspection sink right here. You also have a hand sink with knee controls. You have your skinning cradle right here. You have a winch right here, a winch right here, so you can pull the animal in. You also have a winch on the outside that handles anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 pounds. And so basically, this is the slaughter part. You can, skin the animal here, eviscerate here under USDA inspection, and then you can go into the cool down room. There's 24,000 BTUs of pure firepower. Also, we have a second trailer that attaches to the main trailer, and this holds 12 to 14 head depending on the half size, but same thing. You could also use this as a cool down or just for external storage. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So here is actually the pull down fridge for your half carcasses. You can fit about 8 to 12 depending on the size of the animal or the hang weight. And then what's really cool is over here is where the processing happens. So fully USDA compliant. You have your big grinder right here. You also have your bandsaw. You have your poly tables right here. You have a 3-comp sink that's right behind this door. And then also there's space and electrical for a vacuum sealer. So it's a mini mobile butcher shop on wheels, but that can also be in place. It's really cool. We built this thing from the ground up. It was fully designed by me and the trailer maker. This trailer comes from Black Venom Trailers over in Idaho. It's a super good opportunity if you're just starting in the industry or if you want to expand. When we designed this trailer, I wanted to make sure it was really easy. Sanitation wasn't a problem. So we have a counterbalance here for the saw, but we also took it an extra step. This is a heating well for the saw. So when you're cutting through the carcass, you can just dip it right back in here. This is hot water that will, rinse that, it will completely melt the fat off. We also have a knife sterilizer right next to it, so that way you can sterilize your knife at the same time. Also, the trailer comes with 60 trolleys. We have a really powerful hot water hose, so it's really easy cleaning and spraying down. There's also a drain in the middle of the floor that goes into a gray tank, so you don't have to worry about draining out. You can drain it a little bit later, but it's really important that we had drains in the floor, so the cleanup would be super easy. So really cool. We have 2 styles of head loops. I didn't know which one I would want, so we got 2 of them. And basically, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either connect this to the door here, or if you want, you can put this right underneath this thing. This is where the head washing and inspection happens. So that way we had a drain put down straight to that tank, so there's no issues with USDA. We have a winch inside the processing room, so that way when the half comes out and you go to quarter it, you can just use the winch, and that way it's not too heavy for one person. Also, when we designed it, we put in some cooling, so that way you can keep the ambient temperature pretty cool during the summer months. It's in the slaughter part and also the processing part. We also added a 3-comp sink. You really don't need that for USDA, you just need 1 sink. But for me, as a chef, I wanted a 3-comp sink so that way I could wash, rinse, and sanitize. And also we could have an extra sink just for hand washing or whatever the case may be. But we also have a hose reel in this section, so that way it makes for easy cleaning. And then you also have a knife sterilizer right here, so whoever is breaking or portioning or bone shining, they can just sterilize their knife real quick. One of the biggest things is the Hobart grinder. I oversized it just so we would have enough, oomph and horsepower to be able to grind a ton of ground beef. Also with the bandsaw, I went with the Hobart, the really nice one, just so that way you can get through big carcasses and it won't be a problem. So this is the extension trailer, also a transport trailer, and what we did was we put the gut room on the back here, so you can put the guts in here for storage. And it comes with a little winch, so that way you can lift the barrels up with ease. And then also what's really cool about this is this completely can run off of a small generator, or it can be plugged in with a transfer switch, which is really unique. You do need a 5th wheel to move this though. We wanted this thing to be fully self-supportive, so it comes with a huge generator that can literally power on a small village. It is diesel powered, and also inside this utility room there's a transfer switch, so you can hook up to a building and transfer the electric to just using electric from a building if you wanted to dock.